Perhaps you've arrived here without knowing exactly why. Maybe you pressed play because something inside you is too tired to explain. If everything is difficult right now, I want you to listen carefully, because what you're experiencing at this moment doesn't define who you are or determine where your story will end. Sometimes life becomes heavy in a silent way, not with large, visible tragedies, but with small accumulated defeats, with sleepless nights, with thoughts that don't give rest. And when that happens, we start to believe that this weight is permanent, that this phase is our destiny. But it isn't. I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I know what it's like to feel overwhelmed, what it's like to look ahead and not see clarity, what it's like to try to be strong every day and still feel like something is slipping through your fingers. There's nothing wrong with feeling tired. There's nothing wrong with feeling afraid. There's nothing wrong with crying when no one is watching. The problem isn't feeling all of that. The danger begins when you start to believe that this is all there is, that there's nothing more after this difficult moment. You need to listen to this with an open heart. Difficult phases don't come to end stories, they come to reveal strength. What you're experiencing now isn't the end, it's a chapter. And difficult chapters exist in every story worth telling. If it were easy all the time, there would be no growth, no transformation, no depth. What hurts today is shaping something inside you that isn't yet ready to be seen, but is being built day by day. Maybe you did everything right, and yet things didn't turn out as expected. Maybe you trusted people who left, dedicated yourself to something that didn't pay off, believed in promises that weren't kept. This hurts, and it really hurts. It hurts because you placed hope where there should have been care, and expectations where there should have been time. But even these mistakes, even these falls, don't negate your worth. They don't erase who you are. They simply show that you tried, that you took risks, that you truly lived. There's a kind of exhaustion that doesn't come from the body. It comes from the soul. It's when you wake up and already feel behind in life, when every task seems bigger than it should be, when even simple things require enormous effort. If you're feeling this way, know that it doesn't mean weakness. It means you're carrying more than you should carry alone. And nobody was made to go through difficult phases without feeling their weight. The problem isn't the weight. The problem is giving up because of it. You may feel like everyone else is moving forward while you're standing still, that time is passing, and you've fallen behind. But the truth is that everyone has their own pace, and your path doesn't have to resemble anyone else's. Comparing your journey to others only increases the pain and diminishes clarity. You're not behind. You're under construction. And construction, by definition, makes noise, raises dust, and requires patience. At some point, perhaps you thought about giving up. Maybe not everything, but something important. Maybe a dream, a plan, a version of yourself that seemed impossible to sustain. And thinking about giving up doesn't make you weak. Thinking about giving up makes you human. What really matters is what you do after that thought. Whether you decide to stop there, or whether you decide to continue even without the will, even without certainty, even with fear. Life doesn't demand that you be strong all the time. It demands that you be true to yourself. There are days when all you can do is keep breathing, and that's enough. Continuing is also a form of courage. Getting up even without enthusiasm is a form of resistance. Staying when it would be easier to give up is a sign of strength that few people recognize, but that makes all the difference in the end. Maybe right now you can't see purpose in what you're experiencing. Maybe everything seems confusing, unfair, or meaningless, but often meaning only appears after the phase passes. While you're in the middle of the storm, all you see is wind and darkness. It's only when the sky begins to open up that you realize how much you've grown, how much you've learned, how much stronger you've become than you ever imagined. The process is uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Nothing that truly transforms happens without some kind of pain. You didn't get here by chance. Even with all the failures, even with all the mistakes, even with all the times you thought you couldn't handle it, you're still here. That already says a lot about you. It says there's something inside you that doesn't give up easily, even when your mind is tired. There's a silent force inside that keeps pushing you forward.